Amigas y amigos de Metalópolis, ¿cómo están? Qué gusto me da el poder darles la bienvenida a una plática muy especial que estamos por tener con Oliver Hartmann. Oliver Hartmann es un vocalista y guitarrista alemán, quien es reconocido por haber participado en la banda Advance. Aparte de Advance, Oliver ha participado también con muchísimas bandas como Avantasia, Camelot, Rhapsody, Freedom Cult, Beyond the Black, entre muchas más. Aparte de ello, Oliver también tiene un proyecto bajo el nombre Hartmann, una propuesta de hard rock con elementos heavy metal muy recomendable. Lamentablemente, en esta ocasión, la tecnología nos jugó una mala pasada, ya que el internet del lugar donde Oliver se encontraba no era el mejor de todos, y terminó por caer antes de terminar la entrevista. Así que al final de la entrevista notarán que solamente quedó el audio de Oliver, por lo cual les pedimos una disculpa, pero igual queremos compartir con ustedes la entrevista, pues nos parece que tiene información muy valiosa sobre la carrera de Oliver, así como de las próximas presentaciones que tendrá en México junto a Chris Bay en un formato acústico, el cual será muy interesante por conocer. Así que sin más, vamos para allá. Mr. Oliver, welcome to Metalopolis Podcast. How are you?
Hi, thanks for having me in the interview here. I'm doing fine, thank you.
Thank you for your time. So, at this moment, you are about to start a run of special concerts in Latin America, and Mexico is part of it. How do you feel about this visit to Mexico?
I'm really happy to be here because me and Chris Bay, we know each other for more than 30 years. And of course, I've been part of Freedom Call albums, and we always met on tours here and there, but we never really did a project together. So this is the first time with Strings to Souls to do something together with this acoustic duo. And we're really looking forward to this tour. We just arrived here yesterday in Mexico City, and we're looking forward to the first show tomorrow in Querétaro. And it's really a joy for us to be here. Yeah.
And that is a really important point, since the concerts that you will performance are in acoustic format. How was this decision of make an acoustic presentation instead of a traditional full band?
I mean, the main reason, to be honest, is of course the cost side. You know, when you are traveling with a full band, including a crew, maybe with 7-8 people traveling to foreign countries, it gets a bit expensive here and there. And so the idea was to present the songs of Freedom Call and of course of Hartmann, because I've never had the chance to be in Latin America with Hartmann so far. So it would have been a great idea to just do it as an acoustic duo with let's say from the to keep low costs and to still do a show, a very interesting show, 2 acoustic guitars, 2 singers, and that's how the idea has been formed. And luckily, we found a promoter with Jorge Lopez from Lemmy Productions, who joined in, who made it possible to in Latin America. And we start tomorrow here in Mexico, and we play 3 shows in Mexico. First of all, in Querétaro, in Guadalajara, and then in Mexico City on Sunday.
And I think that a very important point will be the set list. How have the songs that are going to be performed live have been selected?
I mean, of course, we selected the songs in the way that we are able to play them in an acoustic session with just 2 guitars. But Chris has already got his project with his solo performance in Germany. He was special guest with my band Hartmann last for a few shows, where he already rearranged many songs of Freedom Call and the solo work for just an acoustic guitar and his voice. So I did many acoustic shows before with my band Hartmann too. So we were both used to strip down the songs to an acoustic arrangement. And it was fun practicing the songs and to see how they work together with just 2 guitars. And it sounds great, and we're really looking forward to it.
And there is any kind of particular challenge when it's time to turning a heavy metal song into an acoustic format?
Of course, to exchange a song from a full arrangement of a rock band or a metal band into an acoustic arrangement is always a little bit difficult.
Mhm.
But I always say, when you have a good song,
Mhm.
you can transport a good song into all kinds of styles, and also in just into an acoustic guitar performance. If it's a good song with a good melody and a good chorus, it would always work.
Yes, yes, 100%. And now, to know a little more about you, if I am correct, your first heavy metal band was Centers before changing the name to Advance. What motivates you to become a heavy metal
That's
singer?
right. Uh, I started out as a guitar player when I was a kid,
Mhm.
but I early had the feeling that I would love to sing. I always loved bands that had not only great guitar players, also great singers. Bands like Journey, or bands like Whitesnake, or Rainbow, Dio, and many others. So I was always interested in singing, and I started my singing career in a cover band in my early 20s. And when it came to centers, I think it was in 1980, 1997 or
Mhm.
1998 with the first centers album we did. Um, yeah, this was the first time where I really appeared as a singer on a full metal or progressive rock production. And yeah, then we changed everything to Advance, and the rest is history. Yeah.
Yes, and also at Advance, the styles that they have was a very energetic power metal. What are the challenges that you face in this singing of heavy metal styles? What are the challenges of singing in a power metal band?
Oh, to sing in a band like Advance and everything was really high pitched. It has always been a challenge. This also the reason why we decided back in the day early that even if I'm a pretty good guitar player,
Mhm.
it's not doable for me to do both things at one time, to play guitar and to sing. That's why I decided to just grab the microphone and leave the guitar aside. Yeah. But then when it came to Hartmann in 2004, the first production uh, with me, with my first album, Out in the Cold, I decided to also play guitar, and that's what I'm doing since then. Yeah.
Perfect. And
So
after,
it changed in Avantasia, where people know me more as a guitar player when it came to live concerts than as a singer. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and actually after Advance, you have participated in many bands such as Avantasia, Camelot, Freedom Call, and many more. What are the challenges that you face when it's time to collaborate with so many bands that sometimes have a very particular musical styles?
Oh, that's how to say. That's the on one hand, it's the challenging thing to transport yourself into this band, into this project. What kind of, let's say, vocals, choirs, whatever they want, to make it fit to the production.
Mhm.
And it's also the exciting part of the job. To when people call me, for example, bands like Camelot or Rhapsody and many others, to do, for example, choirs for their albums. It has always been challenging, but also really exciting to do this.
And currently, you have also collaborated with younger bands such as Beyond the Black. This Beyond the Black and other bands have a more modern approach to symphonic metal. And what is your opinion
Yeah,
about these new bands and the direction that they are taking heavy metal in this more modern and even electronic trend?
yeah. I mean, how to say? When it comes to my personal musical taste, I'm more that kind of, let's say, classic rock, hard rock listener, because I grew up with that kind of music.
Mhm.
But of course, I also like modern metal bands as Beyond the Black, as they are transporting hard rock and heavy metal into nowadays. Everything is always evolving and moving. Nobody wants to hear always the same record since like 30 years. Everything is in motion also, so and things develop, and that's good.
And I want to ask also, you are a very active singer. How do you manage to keep your voice in good conditions for all the engagements that you have? And also, if you get sick, do you have any trick to make the illness pass more quickly?
No. Once the doctor said to me, like, okay, you have the flu or you have a cold, you will have it now for today and for the next 6 days. So there's not really anything you can do about it. If you have a good singing technique, you can make it work to still sing and play live shows. It's quite challenging, but it's working. It's working. It's not really funny to do it, but it's working. Yeah. But I don't have a big secret to make a voice sound perfectly when you have a cold.
Yes.
Maybe, yeah. You can take ginger, honey, tea, whatever to make it work. Yeah.
And with so many years of experience in singing, what advice could you give to the new generations of singers that are starting in a heavy metal band?
What is my advice to singers out there? Yeah, the first thing is to practice a lot. Take yourself a good teacher to have a good technique as a singer. Don't exhaust yourself on live shows. It can happen anytime when you have many gigs, many shows. I had that too. I've been to a vocal teacher a few years ago to get some good, how to say, tips here and there to keep my voice in shape. Yeah, when not touring. And the most important thing is be yourself. Yeah, don't try to be or try to imitate somebody else. Be yourself. Of course, you have to. When you're young, you have to find out how other singers sound and to imitate them. But always try to be yourself. It's the same when it comes to making music. Always be yourself, and then it's something that makes you authentic. That's maybe the most important thing.
Yes, actually, as you say, be yourself is like the most valuable advance, since so many people wants to be like the singer of Iron Maiden or the singer of Metallica, but never try to find their own voice, you know? And to know...
find your own voice, because that's the most important thing, because we already have the Ronnie James Dios, we already have all the other singers, you know, try to be yourself, sing with heart and soul, and try to transport that into your music. Yeah,
exactly. To know a little more about your band, Hartmann, for those people that are about to discover your sound, what is the best song of Hartmann to start?
I think a good song for to start with Hartmann that combines maybe everything that Hartmann is about is the title track from our first album, Out in the Cold. Like classic rock AOR music combined with a few modern elements, but also with some string arrangements here and there in it. That's a good song to start. And then, we did 10 records during the last 20 years. So
yes,
just click yourself through Spotify or whatever to find your personal best song, you know. But it's also, I think it's for the people who start to listen to Hartmann. It's also a good idea to listen to the latest album we did last year. It's called 20 Times Colder. It was our anniversary album to our 20th anniversary. It's got many really cool songs, and I think there's a good variety of songs to see what Hartmann is.
Yes, it's a fantastic album. And after this Latin American tour, what is coming for you and your music career? Can we expect more music or even presentation from Hartmann?
Yes, of course. I'm already working on new songs. It's not how to say. It's not clear right now if we're doing a full album with 10 or 11 songs, or if we just do kind of an EP with maybe 4 to 5 to 6 songs. Probably we do this. Maybe we see if it works to release these songs in late autumn. This is the next plan. Besides that, I'm also touring with my Pink Floyd tribute in Germany. It's really successful, and we're really happy to have great shows these years. And and we're also right now we're planning more shows with Strings to Souls together with Chris, maybe to go to other countries in Europe except Germany. So there's a lot on the list. So but the main thing is to work on new Hartmann songs and to put that in progress. We have a new keyboard player, Lisa Miller. She already played with Glenn Hughes and many other people. She's a really talented, great musician. I know her since many years. We have a new drummer. So there's kind of, let's say, new vibe in the band. And I'm really looking forward to the studio work with these guys.
Yeah, so 2026 is going to be a really busy year for you.
Yes, yeah.
So, Mr. Oliver, that is all for me. I appreciate your time very much. And I wish you all the best luck in this Latin American tour and that you have a really good time here in Mexico.
Thank you very much. I want to say hi to all the listeners and viewers of Metalopolis podcast. And I'm really looking forward to the shows here in Latin America. And we hope to see as much as people as possible in these shows.